We've had some really good results across the board, starting with the Schnitzel Cult out of Katie Lee on the first day of selling. He was pretty early in the sale, and he always, draws attention. Katie Lee was a great race mare, and she's had some pretty good days here at Karaka as well. By Schnitzel, a champion sire. So we were always very hopeful with how he was going to go, and when David Ellis finds one he likes, he's pretty formidable. So we were happy to see him make a good price, and obviously to go to the Te Akau team and to Jamie Richards, he's going to get a great opportunity on the track as well. The American Pharoah filly added a bit of spice to the draft. Obviously, American Pharoah has a huge profile, being a Triple Crown winner in America. We sold it on behalf of Dr. Jean Choi, who's been a long time client of Cambridge Stud and bred a lot of really good horses, and it was good to see her go to a really top judge in Michael Wallace from the China Horse Club. The Tavistock is always a big component of our draft. He's big in numbers and obviously has been the flag bearer at Cambridge Stud for a long time. We had one of the probably better physicals of the Tavistocks early in the sale was the Tavistock Colt out of Lausanne, bred on the Tavistock Zabeel Cross, which is pretty legendary. It's been amazingly successful, and he sold for $250,000 to Hong Kong. So that set the tone, I think, and showed that the market was still there for a nice Tavistock colt. So we were very happy with that result, and that rolled on with a similar theme for the Tavistock colt out of Ponderosa Miss, who we sold on behalf of the Hollands Heads out of their favourite mare Ponderosa Miss, who won in Group 1, and we were thrilled to get $300,000 for him. The Zavabeel Silk Pins was probably one of the standouts early on from the fillies in our draft. She's just a lovely, correct, quality filly, quite sharp looking, and was out of a mare who ran second in the Karaka Million and was Group 1 place. So we hoped she'd be popular here, and that turned out to be the case. She was very busy, and it was David Ellis who bought her in the end. They obviously know a good Zavabeel when they see one, and probably just a nice little kicker was she's by Zavabeel out of a Pins mare, so she's bred on the exact same cross as Probabeel. So plenty to like about her, and she was certainly very, very popular. The Lonhro Thames Court is, on paper, I think he was a horse that was always going to appeal to anybody. By a fantastic stallion in Lonhro, and the first foal out of a Commands mare that was a Group 3 winner in Melbourne. As we got closer to sale time, the indications we would get from his veterinary inspections were that things were looking pretty good, so anticipation was really high as he went into the ring. But with those horses, you just don't know quite how far they can go. So yeah, it was a bit of a buzz to see him go all the way to $675,000, and for Coolmore Stud to be the winning bidders, he's going to get a fantastic opportunity. The Exceed and Excel colt out of Trisha was a bit of a bullseye right from the beginning, really. He was always one of the horses that was talked up in our draft, and he got up here and just didn't turn a hair. He was our most inspected horse, and he was one of the horses that would walk past another parade and someone would say, who was that horse? So we had high expectations for him as well, and he walked into the ring hoping we'd do well, and it was great to get a fantastic result. Gary Harding's bought him for $500,000, so he'll stay in New Zealand, and he was bred by Sir Patrick and Justine and Jean Choi again, so people with obviously a big connection to Cambridge Stud, so it was fantastic to get a great result for them. There's a huge effort that goes into getting these horses here to the sale and presented the way that they are. Katie Smith, our yearling manager, does an amazing job, and she's got a big group of staff that work early mornings and long days to get them to this point. So it's fantastic to get up here and have that kind of response from buyers, and we're obviously very grateful for not only the people that have purchased horses from us, but all the underbidders and all those people underneath that make those horses get to those prices. At a stud, we don't have a race day, so coming here to Karaka is our equivalent. It's what we strive for, and it's where there's a bit of atmosphere and a bit of buzz, and you've got those 3 or 4 minutes in the sale ring to see whether where all your hard work's got you to. So we really look forward to it. There's a lot of excitement, and on the flip side of that, a lot of satisfaction when things go well and all the hard work is vindicated, and the horses sell well and go to good homes, and hopefully make a nice price along the way as well.